cross your personal threshold into the magic zone. Hi, this is Mike Lipkin, and I'm inspired to share this breakthrough with you. The shoebox is a metaphor for life. It's called a comfort zone. It's clearly defined. We know how much it can hold. We know what it should do. It even has a lid on it. It's small, the view inside is crappy, there isn't much room for movement, and it's easily broken. Outside the shoebox is where the magic happens. This is where the possibilities live. This is where we spread our ideas and make them fly. It seems so obvious, but anything is obvious once you see it. However, first you have to get outside the box. So here's my primary question to you. Are you in the box or out of it? It's that binary. You're in the box or you're out of it. The box also keeps changing. As we grow, it grows. In fact, we keep looking for ways to get back in the box because that's where it's safe. That's where we can keep a lid on things and be in control. But control can incarcerate us with our own limits. So don't limit your control. Control your limits. I was motivated to create this message by TEDx Toronto. This year, their theme is thresholds. It's my new favorite word. Even saying it creates a sense of excitement. Threshold means so many things. An entry, an exit, a beginning, an end, a boundary, a breaking point, a catalyst, an event, or even a new age. But I believe the definitive meaning of threshold is the intensity that must be achieved for a certain result to occur. Let me repeat that. The intensity that must be achieved for a certain result to occur. And that result is magic. That's another great word, right? Magic means it's so good it cannot even be described with ordinary language. It's awesome, incredible, spellbinding, fabulous, fantastic, or amazing. These adjectives are not hyperbole. They are expressions of joy and wonder. The magic zone is the space in which magic happens. It can be physical, like a beach, a mountain, a gallery, or being close to someone you love. It could be conceptual, like a thought, an idea, an understanding, or an appreciation. It could be emotional, like a passion, a conviction, a freedom, a gratitude, or a hunger. You know you are in the magic zone when you are acutely aware of your epiphany. All your senses are animated. You are totally focused and fully engaged. Nothing else matters but the moment you are experiencing. You can feel yourself becoming the next version of yourself, and that's a beautiful thing. But here is another powerful distinction. It's impossible to push yourself across your personal threshold. You can only be pulled across it. It takes a cause, an idea, a person, a community, a vision, a touch, a taste, a smell, or a sound to pull you across. If the pull is strong enough, you will push yourself with everything you have. So when was the last time you crossed your personal threshold into the magic zone? Was it last week, last month, last year? What pulled you? And as importantly, whom did you pull? The 2014 Environic Social Values Monitor reveals rising levels of anxiety in the face of economic uncertainty and massive change. Throughout Canada and the United States, people are seeking to safeguard their well-being and control their anxiety. In other words, the external environment can tempt you to stay in your box. It could dissuade you from experimenting with the ideas and the strategies to enter the magic zone. Safety first is the motto of mediocrity. Unless you are at physical risk, you have to take the risk. Fear is never a good strategy, but courage always is. The word courage comes from the Latin word cor, C-O-R, which means heart. Only when your heart is stirred will you break out of the box. So now is the time when other people are depending on you to pull them across their personal threshold. We all depend on others being there for us when we need them most. I am only here because amazing people pulled me out of the black box of clinical depression 3 times in my life. That's why I became a motivator to help myself as much as anyone else. To paraphrase Victor Kian, I liked the message so much, I bought the company. So here are 7 distinctions to help you cross your personal threshold into the magic zone. 1. Be cognizant of your comfort zone. Recognize that the walls you've built to keep out the bad things can also be the hurdles that hem you in. Your way may be working, but there is always a better way. If you look for it, it will find you. 2. Get out there literally. Take a walk, visit a place, attend a meeting, have a conversation. You don't always know what you are looking for, but you will know when you see it. Consciously collide with opportunities. Prepare to be surprised. The magic zone is a space of movement and exploration. 3. Get close to state shifters and mood uplifters. We become the company we keep. Choose to be around people who are happy to be alive. Give them more than you take. Earn their affection and loyalty by being the kind of person with whom they want to be. Generosity and reciprocation go together like peaches and cream. 4. Champion something. We are bigger than anything when we serve anything that is bigger than us. Champion is both a noun and a verb. It means being the best, but it also means defending or fostering a cause. So I am committed to inspiring people into action with powerful insights and words. That's the cause that pulls me across the threshold. What about you? 5. Use all the resources available to you. Information has been democratized. There is always an app for that. The infrastructure is designed to support you if you know how to use it. Work the system and the system will work for you. Get the right things right and do not get the wrong things wrong. 6. Plan to break through. Be intentional in your actions. Begin with the end in mind to enter the magic zone. If you go off course, simply course correct and carry on. Expect miracles and celebrate them when they happen. And by the way, a miracle is anything that is wonderful, marvelous, or pleasurable, and they happen multiple times a day. And remember that every setback or adversity carries within it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. So even a setback can be a miracle. And finally, 7, train to win. We are all athletes in the Olympics of life. If you love to win, you must love to train. Olympians are not just born that way. They become worthy of their gifts by developing their gifts day after day, year after year. There is no lazy man's way into the magic zone. So producing this video is part of my training. Later, I'll be in the gym ramping up my vitality. Then I will enjoy good food, wine, and conversation with my wife and good friends. Then I will get my 7 hours sleep, and then it begins all over again tomorrow. It's always day 1. Hey, I want to thank you for sharing this moment with me. It's always magical when people tell me about the thresholds I pulled them across. So share your breakthroughs with as many people as possible, including me. And until the next time, remember, you will reach a point that you think is the end. That will be your beginning.